This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
We are back. Another beautiful day at the Water Boyz Show, man. We appreciate each and every one of you, man. The sun is shining. We feeling good, man, and we out here doing what we love, man.
It's actually shining today, too.
Man, dog, every time I say the sun is shining, you bring up that it's actually shining.
It is.
It's shining every day.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm actually, hey, y'all, it's shining today.
But it's shining every day.
It's shining every day because we are some stars and God shines down on us.
Well, then that's it. We don't got to talk about nothing else. Then we don't have to bring up nothing else. We can stop right there.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, look, everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming out. We're at that point in the show where we always talk about this digital currency. That's where you give us a like, a share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell 10 more friends, and after that, tell them to tell 10 more. No, do not tell them to tell 10 more. Tell them to tell 10 more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they know about this show called the Water Boyz Show. Follow us, like, share, subscribe on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can find us, YouTube, wherever you can find us. Make sure you give us a follow, a like, leave us some comments, share the page, show us that love. And if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, hey, leave us a 5-star rating, leave us a review, leave us some comments. That helps more people find this show where we talk about these blood pressure birds and everything Atlanta, everything sports, and everything around the culture, all right?
I think, like, the way you say that, they be thinking you recorded. Like they probably, because you sound the same way every time. Like, it's like a robot chicken. You said it's perfect. I couldn't.
Did you used to watch Robot Chicken?
Yeah, you got me onto it.
Yeah, Robot Chicken was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That used to be one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network.
But listen, Spotify podcast, Apple Podcast, I want to see a comment on this episode. You got to leave a comment. If you leave a comment, man, I'm going to cash app you something.
Hey, boy. We starting out early, lying to the people.
We're going to see.
We starting out early, lying to the people.
Put hashtag cash app be rich. I know you listen.
It's all good. Hey, babe, when you listen to this, put hashtag cash out be rich. Let's get a cash out to the Montgomery house.
No family or friends.
What you mean?
No family or friends.
Use a different name, babe. It's that's to the missus. Yeah, use a different name. Let's get that cash. Hey, but anyway, man, look, today is a beautiful day, man. We love talking all things sports. We've been real NBA heavy as of late. And then we've had a really number of great guests by here, man. Whether it was Keisha Lance Bottoms, Jermaine Dupri, we had Dro by here, man. We had Young Book, and we had our guy Josh Powell. But we probably about 2 weeks away from training camp. So NFL, bro. We like two, maybe 2.5 away from training camp. So in that spirit, we gotta bring it back to the NFL, my guy.
Give me the camera. Are you ready for some football?
That man almost choked. He couldn't.
Right. I did. All right, man.
He couldn't get the full statement out. Hey, but that was a nice try, though.
Thank you.
Because I think there are a lot of people that's ready for some football. So, look, we about to bring this thing back to some NFL. And, hey, man, this might be one of your favorite players. He might play for your favorite organization, may have played for one of your favorite colleges. But either way, if you respect the sport and you respect talent, you're going to respect this man and what he brings to the table. I'm talking about somebody who set records at Florida Atlantic, somebody who went up to Colorado under Coach Prime, went up there and did his thing with Shador throwing the rock, playing opposite of Travis Hunter, out there doing his thing, making his own mark, went from being the record setter at Florida Atlantic and then went up to Colorado and still did his thing again.
Like 74 catches.
Down, I'm talking about, didn't feel no selfishness. Didn't feel like I was the guy down there. Now I'm coming in the room with them. I'm coming in to build family and try to get it done. You can't do nothing but respect that.
But you know who they couldn't get, though?
What?
They couldn't get Tech the first game of the year. I was happy too.
Oh, boy, you talking trash before we already. You're going to make all the Colorado fans start coming. F that white dude.
Hey. Say it in my face.
Yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he's just so you know that was a little joke. He's black.
He just look white.
Yo, man. Hey, man, that's belly game, brother. But anyway, man, we coming to y'all today, man, bringing none other than I'm talking about Colorado Buff, like I said, Florida Atlantic, and now Baltimore Ravens. Doing his thing. Y'all give it up for LaJohntay Wester in the building.
Yo, what it do?
What's up, my guy?
Man, what's good?
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show, man.
What's happening?
So
Got a
look,
chance to chop it up with him, Trey.
yeah. So look, I'm gonna let you go ahead because when I walked in, you guys were already having a conversation, and sometimes when we have conversations pre-show before the cameras rolling, we forget to bring those same things up once the cameras start rolling. So I'm gonna let him ask you some questions while it's fresh on his mind, so he doesn't forget the great things y'all were talking about.
Man, I had a chance to ask him. I said, "Hey, man, what did you run in the 40 in the draft?" And I said, he said he ran a 4.3 all the time, but he ended up running a 4.4. I said, "Do you think that cost you a lot of money?"
And and I said, no, it didn't cost me a lot of money. Actually, I think it gained me because a lot of the scouts they was talking about me running slower, so probably around 4.5, like mid 4.5. So for me to go out there and run a 4.4, it was a win. But for me, I was like, if you had cool stuff, man, it was eating me up, man. I'm like, man, I gotta get a 4.3. Like, it ate me up so bad, I went back to pro day and ran again. But my agent, they was telling me, like, man, you ain't gotta run no more. Like, you did what you had to do. But it just the competitor in me, like, I wanted to be better. Like,
You want to run that 4.3, huh?
yeah, I wanted to break that 4.3 just to say, okay, yeah, I ran 4.3. Like, I'm really fast. Like, because some people could look at 4.4 and be like, oh, he cool, like, he average speed, like, but I feel like I'm running for real, so that's why I did win it at Pro Day and went on ahead and ran it again.
So Trey, looking at him, man, like he's a short guy, man, and I was like, hey, man, you ain't scared being out there with them big old 6'5" jokers? He said, man, bring it on.
That's what I'm talking about.
They gotta bring it. Like, I don't see nobody. Like, they gotta be able to hit me.
I said, you ready for Ray Lewis? He said, is Ray Lewis ready for him?
That's what I like to hear.
I love
You
that.
can't hit nothing you can't touch.
No, so you about what 5'9", 5'10", somewhere in that
5'10",
range,
yes, sir.
man. So tell me, I mean, for everybody out there listening, like what are the things? Because I think a lot of people, to B Rich's point, that made him even ask you that. Not saying he doubted you, but I think a lot of people doubt football players who in that range, especially skilled players who in that range. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look at skilled players as bringing the toughness, especially if you're on the 5'9", 5'10" range. So what are some of the, if you had to say the top 3 things that a receiver your size has to bring to the table to stand out and dominate on the football field, what would those 3 things be? What would you tell a young football player who's coming up who may end up the same height as you? What are the 3 things they need to make sure they bring every single time they touch the field?
My 3 things that I live with is mentality, consistency, and just character. Character, consistency, mentality. I feel like you have all those 3, even at this height, like you can still be able to make it to the league and be able to have a good career.
Mentality, character, and consistency. Man, look, the funny thing about it is when we think about how we want to go about accomplishing our goals, right? No matter what it is in life, man, discipline and consistency are right there at the top of the different thing, of the things that has to be done to get out and accomplish it. Yeah, man. So look, Florida Atlantic. You down at Florida Atlantic.
Yeah.
You breaking records. I asked you before the show. You said, "Oh, I have every record down there."
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about it, man. Talk about some of those records for those who may not be in the know.
Well, just to give y'all a little background story, like, I was a walk-on my freshman year at FAU. So I was on a blue shirt scholarship. Basically, like, my first year I was basically a walk-on, then next year my scholarship was in the play. But it was tough. I mean, I had to grind for it, like, special teams. So the stuff I'm doing now, I had to pretty much do it my freshman year, my sophomore year at FAU. But after my first 2 years at FAU, Coach Tad, he gave me a shot. And that's all I ever asked for, opportunity. And every time I got an opportunity, I did something with it. So once they gave me the keys, it was over with. Like, I ended up breaking records. You know, I couldn't get over the 10 touchdown hump though. That was my only thing at FAU.
How many you got?
I had 8 touchdowns.
Okay.
I think like 3 years in a row. I was like, man,
I need them extra 2. Come on.
I need them. I need them. Because I would have probably came out 2023 if I would have had them 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That would have probably made me feel more confident in myself. Like, I did enough to be able to go. But my decision to Colorado was like, man, I got to do more. That was my mentality. Like, man, I got to do more. So I took that risk to go out there with Coach Prime them, and the rest is history.
So tell me something. Coming out of high school, like, I can already tell you're a confident athlete.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? That you're confident in yourself. I think to get to your level, I think, you have to be confident.
You gotta be.
You know what I mean? So coming out of high school, I'm sure the confidence was still the same.
Mm-hmm.
But to come out of high school being very confident and then have to be a walk-on, you know what I'm saying? How was that adjustment? Because you said in the 3 things you would tell anybody, mentality is like the first thing that you brought up. And, of course, character along with that mentality adds in and builds who you become over the years. So how was that coming from high school, which I'm sure you dominated, made plays, then coming to a college situation where you have to be a walk-on? Like, how was that? How did the recruitment situation go? And why did you end up having to be a walk-on from your perspective?
It was definitely a hard adjustment, like coming there and not being the guy, not being felt like wanted in a sense. My recruitment throughout high school was crazy. It was up and down. I had a couple offers, nothing too big. I think the biggest offer I had was Bowling Green. I had done committed to Bowling Green. But I had went to a visit to Bowling Green, ended up committing. They was telling me I'm going to be the receiver 1. I'm going to have my number 1, everything like I had in high school. So I'm like, that's the biggest offer I had, so I was going to take it. I committed, and less than 24 hours, the head coach called and was like, we trying to gray shirt you. And gray shirt is like, you sit out of football for 2 years, but you'll be ahead academically, you'll be able to graduate early and things like that. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I love school. Like, I could do school, but I want to ball too. Like, that's how I get through life for real with me. Like, that's ball all I know. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So I ended up decommitting from there. And signing day was literally that morning.
Hey.
But FAU, Coach Woody, they was talking to me throughout the whole week. And I ended up calling Coach Tad probably like 12:31 in the morning. He ended up picking up, and I was just like, hey, look, I ain't got nothing else. Like, is the scholarship on the board still? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, let's do it. I ain't even have no gear or nothing to sign for signing day. Good thing my cousin was going there. I had slid to my uncle's house and got a hat.
Yeah.
And I had a Tommy fit on, like red, blue, and white. That was the color. So I was like,
and it just worked out.
It just worked out. But it was tough, man. My recruit process was tough, but it made me who I am today. My mentality and the chip on my shoulder, being overlooked, all that play a part into who I am today.
Dang, man. Yeah, but I know that had to be tough to go from everything set up, you ready to go. This actually, and it's probably be somebody that say, why you don't know it? This is my first time hearing of a gray shirt where you had to sit out 2 years. Yeah. That's a long time to have to sit out, especially for a young man coming out of high school. You ready to play.
Who hungry.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're not knocking school. Like, I want to do school and ball. Yeah. I want to do them both. Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to sit and not play for 2 years. I mean, look, it looked like it turned out to be the good decision for you.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So being down there at Florida, man, you balling out, you breaking all the records and stuff. How did you get the attention of Deion Sanders, man, in Colorado? Like, what brought you there? Did they? I think, I don't know if I'm speaking properly because I don't know the rules, but NIL was on the table, right?
Yeah,
they could have had to cut. Yeah, so yeah.
Look at he had a little say like, yeah.
NIL was definitely on the table, but for me, it was more so like Coach Prime I wouldn't even say he didn't reach out, but it wasn't on Coach Prime. Like 2021, we had a game on Halloween. We played against WKU. We won that game. After that game, we went to a little kickback. I didn't know Shador was at that game. Shador was committed to FAU at that time. That's when I met Shador at the little kickback. Then we exchanged numbers. We like, I'm trying to make him come in. He like, he coming, you know. So then Coach Prime ended up getting a job at Jackson State. So then he went with Coach Prime, but we stayed in contact. And when he moved to Colorado, the first year they moved to Colorado, he hit me. He like, come play with me. I'm like, we finna get a new coach. Like, I'm gonna just rock out this year and see how it go. And then if this don't work, we'll try about it for our last year. So it didn't work. It ended up didn't work between me and my last head coach at FAU or whatever. So it was pretty much a no-brainer. It was me and Shador the whole time. Like, throughout the whole, when I hit the portal, it was me and Shador. Like, of course, I visited other schools and things like that, but in the back of my mind, I already knew I was going to Colorado just because I wanted to play with an actual quarterback that could play at the next level. Because if you look at my FAU background, I really ain't have a quarterback that was prone to be top three quarterback off the board or something like that. So the fact that I had an opportunity to play with a quarterback like Shador, an NFL pro-ready quarterback like Shador, that was a no-brainer for me. Like, that was me being able to put my name out there. You know, Coach Prime, they got everything, media, all of that. So and then I wanted to win. Like, I wanted to win on a bigger stage. So Shador gave me that opportunity. Shador and Coach Prime gave me that opportunity, and then we went to work.
So speaking of Shador, I didn't know that that's how you got recruited. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was me and him.
Shador was like at one time coming into the draft considered to be the number one prospect along with Cam.
Yeah. So
what happened, man? In your opinion, like, you know, don't filter it. What happened? Why did he drop to the fifth, sixth round? In your opinion,
I think it's because a lot of people don't like to see a confident black man, you know, who is under a real public figure parent for real. Like Coach Prime, like he a public figure, he a legend. Like a lot of people look up to him, but the route that Coach Prime took as far as his coaching, I think it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You know, it kind of made people feel a certain type of way, start hating and things like that, and they felt threatened. Like the Deion Sanders family, like they're a threat to a lot of people, and they just being them. You know, so I felt like that played a big role in not only just Shador, but a lot of people around him, like me, like Jimmy, like Will Shepherd, like pretty much all of us, for real. Like we all took a drop in the draft just because of things like
affiliation.
That. Yeah.
So Deion Sanders is my favorite Falcon of all time, one of my favorite football players of all time. He had the talent, of course, the 4.2 blazing speed, but he also had a mindset, what you're talking about. Tell us, how was it being coached by him, and like, was it tough practices? Would he call y'all out? It seemed like he don't play.
He don't play radio at all. He don't play the radio at all. I mean, I could look back in my first couple of weeks there at Coach Prime, like, I did not like him. Like, I had a big problem with Coach Prime. Like, I'm in his office probably the second week there. Like, okay, let's get some clarification, because I'm just coming off this season, 1,100 yards, you feel me, 100 catches. What's my role? Because I'm coming in here, like, on that same type of mentality that I was coming in with at FAU. Like, yeah. I'm the man. Like, y'all brought me here for a reason. What we doing? You know? And he kind of had to sit me down and tell me, like, we got Travis. Like, we got Shador. Like, we need somebody who gonna take leadership of this receiver room, who gonna do the things and speak up when Travis or Shador not speaking. You know, because Travis, he an outgoing person, but he not checking his partner for real. Like, he not going at Shador, making sure Shador good. You know, you feel me, like that. So they kind of just stay in their own lane and just be them. Like, they generational talent. Like him and Shador is crazy, like talented overall. But Coach Prime just needed somebody who can light that fire in that receiver room. And once he sat me down and told me that, everything was smooth from there because we had an understanding of, okay, this your role, this what I want you to do. And once he laid that blueprint out for me, I just followed it.
Yeah, so was it hard stepping into that leadership role, or was it something that you felt like, okay, I'm built for this. I can step in and do this.
I'm a natural born leader. Like, even if I'm not a rah-rah type leader, like just me and my work ethic, people just flock to me. Like they connect on and they see that and they want to get better. You know, so my work ethic already being a leadership, now I'm being vocal. And it made me step out my comfort zone, like made me step out my comfort zone and be that leader he asked me to be. And I know, like, sooner or later that's what I want to be in the NFL. So he prepared me for that in my last year of college.
Yeah, help you grow as a man. Mm-hmm. Man, you kind of answered the question I wanted to ask you about Shador, but I'll still ask you, like, why do you think so many people doubt Shador? Because not only did he fall in the draft, there's also a certain amount of people who, in my opinion, truly doubt what he can go out and possibly do. Like, what would you say to the doubters about his play and what he does bring to the table, and why you think that he is going to continue to be successful?
I'm trying to say this the nice way. You feel me? Because we live. But I just feel like I don't think people doubt him. I just think people don't like him because a lot of people don't like his dad. I think everybody and their mama know Shador a great quarterback, and he one of the top quarterbacks in the league, you know, and he just gonna keep developing. Like, Shador's skills is top tier. His IQ, I mean, he's very coachable. That's something that I didn't like to hear, like, that Shador not coachable or he can't get coached by nobody else. Like, Shador grew up training with Tom Brady, like, and that's one of the GOAT quarterbacks to ever throw a ball.
Yeah.
You know, so to say things like that, it was kind of crazy to me, just because Shador confident in what he do. Shador put in the work. When you put in the work, you could be confident like that. You could walk with your shoulders high, with your chest out. And I feel like that's what Shador doing. A lot of people don't like that.
Hey, look, you said you were gonna keep it PG, but you still answered it in a real way. And I appreciate it. I want to talk about a particular play between you and Shador. You guys down. Was it a night game? I think it was either a night game or toward the evening. You guys down against Baylor. Looked like the game about to be over.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got number one last opportunity. One Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Shador chucks it up, and LaJohntay comes down with the catch. You guys went on to win that game. Break that play down. Break down that Hail Mary catch. What mindset y'all went into once it was tied up and y'all took it to overtime to get the win. Like, just break that down.
So the play before, they called the timeout. Baylor called the timeout, but Travis came to the sideline. He was like, "Man, they triple teaming me. Like, I can't, like, I'm X'd out. Like, they got 3 guys on me." So I'm like, "Man, put me on the outside. Like, I'm in the huddle. Like, put me on the outside." And I'm not knowing that Shador gonna come to me still. Like, I'm just like, shoot, all the attraction on Trav. So that means I'm gonna have to have some one-on-one action. Like, so, and I played 99% of my snaps in college in the slot. So for me to go on the outside, that was like, I'm just taking a risk. Like,
foreign waters.
Yeah, I was just taking a risk. Like, and everybody was like, "Okay, cool." So I seen Shador rolling out. I had man-to-man coverage. I'm like, you playing man-to-man coverage? We almost at like the 40, 50-yard line. This last play of the game, like, what he doing? So I see him, like, we hand fighting, and I see the ball. Then I'm like, ooh, it's inside. And he was holding me so bad. So I'm like, man, I'm going to have to throw him off and really get up under it. and I ended up throwing him off and getting up under it. I made sure, like, I got up, white stripes was on my elbow to make sure I got up under that ball.
Yeah.
So I already knew it was a catch when I caught it in there, but that feeling was crazy. I mean, the ground was shaking. I wanted to run up the hill, but I forgot. I forgot we still had more time on the clock. So we had more time on the clock. So you feel me? I was trying to keep my composure a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, and then y'all went on to win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a big
Travis
catch.
got a big stop, and then the rest was history.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. The ground was shaking.
The ground was shaking, boy.
So I want to ask you this: so during your rookie year, did you get a chance to talk to Shedeur any?
Oh, me and Shedeur talk almost every day.
Okay,
The first
good.
year.
That's what I want you to say. All right, so the Atlanta Falcons, we got a brand new coach, man. His name is Kevin Stefanski. All right, so now that you talked to Shedeur, was Kevin Stefanski, was he a hater of Shedeur, or was it the owner or anything? Because he's come here to Atlanta and said it wasn't him, that he worked with Shedeur extra time doing practices and this and that. Is that cap?
I wouldn't say it's cap or not cap. Like, me and Shedeur, we ain't too much.
How you talked every day now?
We didn't get
You
into
talked every day now.
We didn't get into the politics of that. Like, he wasn't worried about what the coaches thought or how they played it. Like, we all seen what was going on. Like, that's everybody's personal opinion though. You feel me? How they feel that situation went or whatever. But Shedeur just more focused on developing and growing as a quarterback and being ready for when his number get called. So he really was just calling me to stay grounded, because Shedeur, like I say, bro, Shedeur was the man his whole life throughout college, Little League, high school. Like, it was him and Coach Prime. Like, he not used to being overlooked and things like that, and I'm used to it. Like, that was my whole career. That been my whole career. So I feel like he stayed in contact with me because that's something that I went through, and I'm used to it now. He not used to it, so it helped him get through the season without crashing out or without going through a mental depression or getting down on himself, not believing in his skills and lowering down his confidence. None of that. Like, I kept him confident throughout the year. I kept reminding him who he is and what he stands for, and when he got his shot, he was doing his thing.
Man, you look like you've been trained very well in media. Is that because Coach Steph Brown got him ready? But for real though, check it out. All right, we talked enough about other people, man. How did it feel when you walked into training camp as a 6th round draft pick, and what I got to do to make the team? Like, what was your mindset? Like, I got to make this team. I'm a 6th round draft pick. What's your mentality, and how did you make the team?
Have good character around the building. Speak to everybody. Don't get in no trouble on and off the field. Be consistent. If my role was to be the punt returner, be the special team returner. Like, so when those periods came in, I made sure I didn't drop no punts. Or, I'm making sure I'm getting more reps after practice. Making sure I'm meeting with the special teams coach. Like, even though I want to play receiver or whatnot, sometimes in order to stay in the league, you gotta hone in on your role.
So you had a mentality. Yeah, you had a mentality. I'm gonna make special team. I'm gonna be the best special team there is.
Best special team player there is until they, give me that opportunity to play receiver. Like, of course, I kept training receiver. I'm always sharp being a receiver, but I want to be sharp being a returner too, because right now this is what they paying me the big bucks for.
So we've all played football. All of us have been in the backyard, caught a high pass or caught a punt. All right. When you're by yourself, you can do it like it ain't nothing. Yeah. Like, all right, you can catch ball. I mean, I'll be in my room throwing the ball, diving on the bed, whatever.
You good.
All right, your first practice, they punch you the ball. Is your heart racing like, don't drop the ball, don't drop the ball, don't drop the ball? Like, how are you thinking?
I wouldn't say it's racing. It was just like a so real moment. Like, my first practice, I called Coach Steph after the practice. Like, boy, I'm just looking around for a couple periods. Like, boy, I'm really out here. Like, I'm really out here in the NFL. Like,
God is good.
Like a young boy from the trenches for real, Florida, from the trenches for real. Like, nobody ain't really make it out my city like that. So it's like, for me to even be out here around in the league, in the uniform, like, it was a so real moment for me. But after I shook back from that, like, okay, I'm here now. Let's stay here. Let's get better. Like, you know, after that click, then it was like, okay, second nature. Let's get to work.
Yeah, I love that, man. So it was a very surreal moment. And the fact that, like you said, you honed in on your role. I'm gonna continue to build my role while working on the craft where I want to go overall. Exactly. But I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Make sure you stay out here on the field. So you know y'all coming to where we at right now, like the stadium. Like, really, we see it right out this window right here from where we at. All right, man. What do my and B Rich's Atlanta Falcons have to worry about when LaJohntay gets a punt or a kick off to him?
You got to worry about me out there with a BB gun shooting at the ankles.
I better bring
what? I ain't gonna lie. That man look way too fast for that. Ain't no BB gun about to catch that man right here. He good to go, man.
Hey, man, look, do me a favor. When you play the Falcon, man, I need you to, like, fumble the ball, do something, man. Like, give us the advantage, man.
I can't do that.
He say can't do that.
Can't do that at all. But
do we play them this year?
Yeah, here.
Hey, man. What's up, bro? No, I'm just talking, man.
Hey, of course, we have somebody, well, probably a few people, but I know one for a fact who's been on the show before that's from the city of Atlanta, Nate. You know what I'm saying? That you play with.
Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins, for those who don't know who I'm talking about. And I know you say you honed in on special teams, but did you get any reps at all at receiver? Did you ever go up against Nate in practice, anything like that?
I went against Nate in college.
Okay, yeah, we'll break that down.
Burn him.
Cause Nate confident than a mug, boy.
Like
he is confident.
You got him.
I got
That's
him.
right.
Yeah, there we go.
Nate, he got you, bro.
I got him, but like literally before I got him,
he got you.
He rocked. He had Clemson rocking. Pick 6.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. He jumping in the crowd. I'm like, oh yeah, he one of the ones. He one of the ones, but. Yeah, we competed against each other when he was at Clemson. I was at FAU. It was a good game. They ended up spanking us, but you know, I had a good game. That's all.
Now, I wondered, that reason I brought it up is because, like I said, we had him on the show. Thanks to Coach Step. Thanks to Nate's mom and everybody over there with his nonprofit and his organization. We appreciate Nate giving us time. He was kind of laid back when he was with us, so he didn't really show what I see when I see him doing other interviews and on the field. I'm like, oh, that's a confident guy right there. Yeah. I'm like, that dude is very, very confident. And so I wonder what it was like going against him.
I mean,
because you a confident guy as well.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, Nate different. He fast. I ain't go against somebody that fast that can, make it look like you beat him. He has to come out of nowhere, pick the ball off. And Nate, you feel me? Nate got a receiver background, so Nate
if he get his hands on it, yeah.
He can get hands on the ball for real. So, Nate gonna definitely be one of the top corners in it this year. Like he got some special plan for y'all this year.
Oh, I saw a clip where he was talking about when he really come back to Atlanta. He say he done marked it down on his schedule. He say, man, my mom, everybody, whole family, I'm probably gonna have 200 people there. He say, oh, as soon as I saw it, I marked it on the calendar. He say he about to go crazy.
Okay, make sure you don't. I'm take him out that night. The plane. We're going to get some Hungry AF. I'm going to stuff them real good with the pasta.
Hey, man, I don't know what to say about my partner right here. But look, let me ask you this. Baltimore Ravens, and then I want to get back to Colorado also because I want to ask you about their fans. But the Baltimore Ravens, I'm a Falcon fan through and through. Born and raised here. That's my team. I have no other team. Sure. But there are a few teams in the NFL that no matter what, they just have my respect. Mm-hmm. And the Baltimore Ravens, if anybody's been following this show, they've heard me talk about it again and again. The Baltimore Ravens is an organization that I have a lot of respect for. Last year, you guys fell short of the mark of making the playoffs. So, How do you think this season's gonna go? You say Nate come back healthy. Hopefully, y'all have Lamar for the entire season. Definitely, y'all bring him here because I want to see him play here. Yeah. I got 3 guys I want to see. I got to see LaJohntay, got to see Lamar, and then we'll see Nate. But how do you think things are gonna look like? What's the outlook in your opinion of where you guys are headed this season? What's the goals? I mean, we know what the ultimate goal is, but what's some of the expectations, if you have any, for what you think you guys can accomplish?
I think this year Baltimore Ravens team, like, we gonna be a whole different team. I think we gonna still carry some of the same qualities of who the Ravens is, for the toughness, the standard, and the physicality and things like that. But I feel like it's a new generation. Like, we got young coaches, you know, that's player coaches, that's truthfully player coaches, like, who gonna listen to us, and it's still gonna be their way, but you know they gonna work with us more, you know. So I feel like we're gonna be explosive offensively, defensively. I feel like we're gonna get a whole lot more stops, a whole lot more turnovers, you know, because we was banged up last year defensively, we was banged up offensively, so we dealt with a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball last year. But this year everybody's healthy, you know. Lord's willing, we be able to get everybody paid that we need to get paid, and we go have a season that we supposed to have.
Yeah.
I want to ask 2 questions. First question is, playing with the MVP, Lamar Jackson.
2-time, man.
2-time MVP. I assume you was in Jersey, had a chance to catch the ball from him.
For sure.
How was that feeling, man? Like, I know I ain't trying to, like, soften you up, make you look like you weak or whatever. But I mean, for me, if I'm out there and I'm running a route, bro, with Deion Sanders or Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson is throwing me a ball, man, it's gotta mess with my head. Like,
I feel crazy. I call him the Marvelous, like
the Marvelous.
Like, cause some of the things he do just in practice, it would be like crazy. Like, I be telling him, like, boy, how you did that? Like, and that's just him playing football though, you know. So just me being around him, Derrick Henry, I mean, Zay crazy. Like, some of the things Zay pull out in practice, it just be like, man, how you did that? Like, but it's a pleasure watching them boys, like, and then just to have them as my vets, like, I wouldn't be asked for no other position. You know, I feel like God put me in this position for a reason, to learn from some of the greats. So when my time comes, it's gonna be up.
That's dope. Second question I want to ask you. All right, you say you come from the trenches.
For sure.
From Florida. What's the name of your city you from?
Palmetto, Florida.
Palmetto, Florida. All right, you come from the trenches. You get paid your first NFL check. What's the first thing that you bought? Did you buy something for yourself, your mama, or whatever? I think I know what you're gonna say.
I got me a crib instantly, like. Cause I was in the hotel, so as soon as they dropped my check, my signing bonus, I went in. When they got me a crib, I'm like, man, I can't be in the hotel no more. Like, so I ended up getting me a crib, and I don't know. After that, it was just piece by piece, you know, piece by piece spending, jewelry, clothes, training, flights.
What you get your mama?
Man, I got my mama everything. Like, my mama needs something. But this my thing though, like, I ain't gonna say I got my mama something crazy, like, cause my mama and my dad, they good. They been together 20 plus years, you know. So if my mama them, they need something, they know they could call me and ask me for something. But I mean, my mama them, we living good. My dad, he's still working. You know, he been having his own business for 20 plus years. So
that's what's up.
You know. And my peoples ain't struggling, so they not. They just
happy their son.
They just happy I made it, so they not really needing nothing from me. But they know if they ever need something, it's nothing for me to go get it for them.
I love that. What's the saying? God bless the child that has his own.
Exactly.
Yeah. They sound like your parents. They loving that. That's why. Hey, so look, when you talked about old Marvelous, man, I love that name. Man. I hope he catches. Another Florida boy, man. Yeah. Like, you know, like, look, I'm born and raised here, man. born and raised here in Georgia, but I give respect to where it do. You amongst a whole bunch of Georgia guys in here. We got an Illinois guy over there. You know what I'm saying? He don't really know where he from. He just learned his first name about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he don't really know what's going on. But
he makes AI diss tracks.
Hey man, come on, Aaron. Dog, don't show your face, bro. We losing subscribers.
So check it out, man. Like every time he shows his face, like we're down to like 2,000 subscribers.
Hey man, you ruining the LaJohntay episode, bro. We want to keep viewers here for this man.
Yeah, so sorry about that, man. He kind of
yeah, man, we got to
messed up the episode.
Yeah,
man.
we got to build it back up, man. Jesus, but look. Man, what's in the water down in Florida, man? How does Florida produce so many top-notch athletes? Being from Georgia, we produce a lot of them as well. So I can give respect to Florida without feeling like it takes away from our state. How does Florida produce so many top-notch athletes?
We be outside. That's one of the main things. Like we be outside, and then in Florida, like. You hear it from a lot of other states, but Florida, like, it's real. Like, it's either you trap, you rap, or you play ball. Like,
and it be hot down there, boy.
A lot of people don't got real goals. I want to say they don't got real goals, but it's like that's the main three. Like, you either gonna ball, basketball, football, or you rapping, making music, or you trapping. You know, so the fact that a lot of people, they decide to ball, it's a lot more trainers and stuff being down there, you know, and then it's just the vibe, like the scenery and everything cool down there. So I don't know. I think it's mainly just because our mentality and we trying to get out our environment. That's what makes us a little different. Like it's not a lot of good like spots in Florida where you could just it's suburbs, it's high buildings and things like that. Like we couldn't afford that growing up. Them type of environments and things like that. So I feel like we always been chasing that. Growing up, we chasing that. So the fact that a ball can get us there.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball could change our life and our family life. I mean, that's all you got to show us, and we with it.
So let me ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. What things have you thought about, or have you even thought about yet, things that you can do as your career progresses and you continue to become who you're going to be, where you can give game back to some of the young kids who, like you said, a lot of people either trap, rap, or play ball. Like, have you thought about some of the things that you can do to give game back to the younger generations behind you to help them accomplish, some of their dreams, whether it's ball or maybe some things outside of ball? Have you thought about some things you want to do one day?
Mainly for me, it's just getting near the younger generation, like being accessible. I think that's something that me personally, I didn't have growing up, is having someone who's at that top tier mark, who I could be able to touch, who I could be able to have a conversation with.
Yeah.
So for me personally, my thing is just to get near and be able to be accessible to these younger guys and this younger generation, and be able to conversate with them and show them like it's a different way. Like this ball right here, this football right here could take you places you can only dream about. Mm-hmm. If you put the right time and you be consistent, you handle your work in school, like you be respectful, So I feel like for me, that's the main thing. It's just being able to be accessible to the younger generation.
No, that's dope. And you got somebody in your corner who you work with that they can't see him on camera, but you got somebody right here that he does a lot of things for the youth. So I'm sure he either has given you game or will give you some game on different things that you can do.
All right, I got a technical question for you, man. I just remember when I played football, like the plays, that we had kind of like guard smash right, sweep right, this. I know in the NFL and college, man, it gets kind of a little bit more wordy.
A lot more wordy.
Yeah, so like, you coming up, I think that's a lot of problem that the rookies go through, or the first year players, is just learning the wordage. and learning what the wordage means. Like, okay, this means this, and I got to go to the right, then wiggle down here. I got to go to the post. Is that something that you feel like hinders a lot of rookies from getting on the field?
Oh, definitely, because I feel like if the coaches don't trust you, they're not gonna put you out there. And I think that was kind of my problem last year. I wouldn't say fully because I still had the playbook down pat. It just certain plays I was unsure of, so they wouldn't fully trust me to put me out there to play 50, 60 plays.
Because they were just worried about you if you don't know which way to go.
Yeah, so that's definitely a vital part of why like a lot of rookies don't play is handling that playbook, because when you come from college to the NFL, in college you probably doing a lot of hurry up stuff, a lot of signals and things like that, a lot of one word plays. But when you get in the NFL, man, those plays, like sometimes they might have 2 plays and 1 play call, like, so it's like, and then it might change whether safety down or they're in 2 high shell, things like that. So you just gotta adjust, man. You gotta adjust fast, or if you want to play as a rookie.
I'm laughing over here because I have a story I want to tell you. So this is high school. Mm-hmm. So we had this guy named, I'll never forget, his name is Chauncey. He had just transferred to the school, and it was like week 2 of the season, and the coach was like, hey, don't hit the quarterback. Chauncey was a defensive end. Chauncey hits and injures our quarterback for the year. His name was Lenoris Hall. You know what the coach does for week 3 or week 2? He starts Chauncey at quarterback. Chauncey was like 6'4". He starts, he never played quarterback. So we in the huddle. So this what made me think. All right, so we run a play. So he come back. He said, SOT on 2. Everybody like, SOT? Never heard this one. Don't know what he talking about. So everybody's like, SOT said, same old thing. When I tell you, bro, I'm out there like, what in the hell is we in, bro? It's a true story, man. Hey, we end up winning the game too, bro.
That's crazy.
Same old thing, boy.
Same old thing.
Shout out to Chauncey, boy. I bet the coach felt crazy. He ended up winning. Chauncey at home like,
But yeah, I was just thinking, man, like how difficult. I'm never here thinking SOT. Just some of the. Give me an example of a play, man, like a long play that they call out, man, that you can think of. See, that's why you ain't on the field, man. No, I'm just talking.
It's just so much playbook. Like I'm learning this new playbook.
Oh yeah,
now.
so it sucks because
because you gotta now is different than our
that
playbook
sucks,
last
man.
year.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
Our playbook last year was 2 plays in 1. Our playbook this year is way more simple. It's like a little league play, like feel me? Trips right, this. You feel me?
You know, I was reading something about the motions and stuff, and they was talking about the Atlanta Falcons had ran the most motions along with another team.
Probably us.
I forgot which one it was, but they were saying now they simplified it a lot. Like we're right in the middle with Kyle Shanahan and these guys. So sometimes, man, coaches are overthink, man. I think. Bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. But I mean, you got to think a lot of these coaches, they ain't never really played it. Like they just studied it a lot.
Oh, you played with one of the great coaches in Georgia history, Monk. How was that? Was Monk pretty cool?
Yeah, Monk was all right.
Smile on his face. I don't know.
Monk was all right. You feel me? It was a good. I feel like he was a good OC to just come in and just learn how the league works, like, and how a lot of coaches operate. You know, because a lot of these coaches, they operate differently. Some coaches is gonna be their way or the highway. Some coaches gonna be able to work with you and be a player's coach, you know, and hear you out and hear some of your ideas and things like that and take heed into it and add it into what they already got going on. So I feel like Monk, he definitely taught me how different coaches operate and the basis of just being in the NFL, you know.
Well, he up there with your boy now. He up there. He boy head coach now. He should do his head coach now. And he's on opposite sides of a rivalry, Ravens and the Browns. Mm-hmm. He's on opposite sides now, man. So did you share anything with your dude? You say, hey, man, you good, man.
I just told Shador to just be ready to be coached, cause that's one thing he gonna do. He gonna coach his ass off. He gonna be on you. You know, some of the things he might say might not, you know, you might not like at the moment, but I feel like it's a greater good behind it. So, I mean, Shador coachable, so it was an easy transition, and a month like Shador. So, feel me? They gonna develop good, and hopefully they have a good season.
Yeah, so look, before we get up out of here, because we getting close to rounding things on to a finish, I'm going to ask you this about Colorado then. Mm-hmm. Then we always got to do some top fives of Mount Rushmores. I'm going to let B-Rich ask you those questions, though. Man, speak on the Colorado fans, because they have a very serious, crazy, in a good way, fan base that loves the college, loves the team, supports you guys. I'm sure the minute you got in the building, it probably went crazy with people in your comments and your follows and everything. So, man, speak about the fans in Colorado, what makes the environment so special, what makes the fans so special, anything else that you may want to say to them.
Colorado fans crazy. I mean, they show love whether we losing, whether we winning. You know, they could be tough, but at the end of the day, it's all love. You know, they made me feel at home. They definitely took my stock up. You know, I wouldn't say a nobody, but I was under the radar before I came there. As soon as I got there, like from social media accounts and everything, skyrocket. You know. So I appreciate the support, all the Colorado fans out there. Y'all keep supporting y'all boy. Man, I'm going to keep showing y'all love back, man. Appreciate it.
You think Colorado going to get it back on track?
Lord's willing, man. I feel like Juju, even though he matured. He matured it from year 1 to year 2. I'm excited to see what he do and what Coach Prime got in store over there.
All right, then.
All right, year 2, man, going into the NFL.
Yeah.
What's your mentality going in? And I want to know, what are your thoughts on what do you got to do to actually break the being in the rotation of the receivers?
I got to go take it. Like, I be telling Steph, I just told Steph, we just started training last night again, getting ready for training camp. And I just texted him, I said, man, we back. He said, yeah, we on. Like, you got to take it this year. So that's what we on, man. We takers. We finna take it this year. We got to be able to go in there and take somebody's job. Like, it's not going to be a handout. It's not going to be easy. We got to go in there and take it. So that means we got to put in the work. So when it's time, we can go in there and handle business.
I think it's right. It's the mentality, man. When you're doing sprints, you the first one finishing sprints, even though everybody else mad. You the first one ready to go do the thing. You know, you
exactly.
You're trying to jump people in line. You know, I think if you had a mentality, man, and just like be boisterous, be a leader. Even though, like I was hearing Matt Ryan say, sometimes, man, it be veterans that's been there 15 years that don't want to say nothing.
Exactly.
Just because you 2-3 years in, they want you to be that. They want people like that. So, you know, like I really, I'm now that I met you, I like you. I like you a lot, man. I'll be pulling for you. When I watch I got the NFL package, man. When I go and watch, I'm gonna go definitely watch the Ravens. I'm gonna watch
Appreciate
you
it,
and see what you're doing out there, man. So I definitely want you to, you and Steph, to come up with a game plan on how to take that position, man, and go out there and catch some balls.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Shut up,
it.
Aaron.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When he first said come up with a game plan, I thought he was gonna say come up with a game plan to get him some tickets. I could have sworn that's what he was gonna say.
I got a question.
I thought he was gonna say, I hope you and Coach Steph come up with a game plan to give me some tickets.
I got a question.
I swear to God, I thought that's what he was gonna say.
So look, we had NFL. We had a coach. We had a head coach of a college. Tell us this, and I want to know, how do you feel about this? And Coach Steph, like, here, how you feel about this? Because me and my partner, we kind of got into it about it. Do you actually like study plays from Madden and routes from Madden, or like take plays? Well, this is the Coach Steph, but I don't, because you're not a coach. But does Madden have a part of your career?
For sure. I feel like a lot of the plays on Madden is like some base plays, like in the NFL, in college. Like it's same concepts. Like, you know, it might be ran different, it might be a motion here, motion there, but a lot of it, even like the coverages on there on the defensive side, like cover 2, temper 2. That's temper 2. Like it's gonna be on the game. It's gonna be. I feel like if you play it, you be able to. Your IQ can grow that way.
Okay, and then to Trey's question is, yes, I would like for y'all to come up with a game plan to get Trey and myself.
Man, nobody worried about getting some tickets, man.
Hey, bro, look out for me. I got you.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna put that on you, man.
He don't never like the ample stuff, man. I like stuff, man.
We not gonna have, but look, man, just worry about your game. Man. Go out there and
Coach
play.
Steph.
You don't need to worry about this guy. Talking about some tickets.
You focus on the game. Coach Steph, we need the tickets, man.
Yeah, man, don't worry about this.
Some tickets. But I'm excited though. I like his mindset, man. I think he's gonna be all right. What you think?
You excited?
I'm excited.
I'm just asking you a question. You just said you was excited.
Do you feel like he gonna have a good?
I just say a confident young man, man. I can tell you finna get out there and do his thing, dog. You don't become a record holder, and he said all categories at wide receiver without being a baller, without being a player. Now it's just time to go out and prove it on this level. When you look at his journey, having to come from high school being a man, I don't know all his high school stats, but I already know about what he did in college and I mean pros that he was a baller in high school. When you have to go walk on in college and then you go improve yourself, then you have to go to a totally different college after you done spent 3 years at Florida Atlantic. Even if they wanted you, now I got to go prove this shit all over again.
Exactly.
Then go and do it, and then coming as a 6th-round draft pick, still had the mentality I'm gonna lock in on my role. I already know what he's gonna do. He already doing it.
I think the players that are going through adversity like that and have talent end up in the long haul being great.
I mean, you appreciate it.
Exactly.
Cause ain't nothing being given to you. You say we takers. Like you've had to take everything that you've gotten up to this point, and that's what you gonna continue to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have all the confidence in the world that he's gonna do his thing because I see the route that he's had to take as a man. I see the route that he's been led through, that God has laid out for him, and he doesn't seem to be a person that's shying away from it at all. So I believe he's gonna go out there and do great things. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to see you run 2 touchdowns back against the Falcons. I want you to have a great day.
Look, man,
I want you to have a great day. I'm not gonna wish nothing bad on you. I just don't want to see 2 touchdowns.
I want you to have a Pro Bowl season. But when you play the Falcon, man, I want you to make every mental error mistake that you can make, man.
Look.
Hey, man, no. He keeps saying no, for real.
I'm not going to speak no MEs on you, all right? I'm not going to speak none of that on you.
Look, man, like, all right, well, then, like, go out and just trip the other dude by accident.
It's going to be a fun game, man.
No, well, you don't get in trouble. That's all.
I just hope, man, because, look, our special teams has been hard.
Oh,
good
man.
Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. That man might come in and have a
your
field.
team?
Now, we got a whole new coach, but
who your NFL team?
That man might come in and have a damn field day.
I don't really have an NFL team. Like, my thing.
You never had a team growing up? You ain't like the Dolphins or the Tampa Bay?
I was different. Like, I was so focused on getting there. Like, I ain't really have time. I ain't gonna say I ain't have time, but I made myself not have time.
Who's your team on Madden
that
you play with? You had a team. Now everybody got a team they play with.
3 Randalls. That's how we play.
You that good. Hit random.
Man,
but I tell you this, look, another Raven, a former Raven, he pretty much said the same thing. And that's Jamal Lewis. He pretty much said like he didn't even really watch football.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I didn't really watch.
Was more of a
he said, I didn't even really remember
fan.
he said that on the show that he didn't really watch football. He said he was just focused into playing it. Like I was just in my lane doing what I do. I didn't really watch a bunch of football. He said that's why he wasn't intimidated his first day of training camp when he saw Ray Lewis and them because he didn't watch him. He said, had I watched him, I probably would have been intimidated.
Yeah, fact.
You ever get a chance to meet Ray?
Yeah, I got a chance to meet him.
Man.
Great dude.
He showed you the dance?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do it. That's my version.
You close.
That's my version. Another Florida boy. Man, y'all got them all around. Last but not least, you know our boy, Dukes? P. Dukes the Scoop? I know he's been up in Colorado a lot.
No.
Yeah, and he
I know when you see him.
I know Coach Steph know Dukes really, really well. Yeah, he does a lot of reporting and a lot of content on Colorado a lot. So I wonder if you ever met Duke. Yeah, that's our guy. That's family. Yeah, man. Well, look, we appreciate you, my guy.
I definitely appreciate y'all
man.
Hey, look, man, we gonna chop this up, man. Make sure you accept the collab when we send it to you, man. I think this you gave us some really good nuggets, man.
And do this. if he hit you up by some tickets,
I'm
just
hitting-
text
hey,
me, and
look,
I'll run interference.
Look,
all right?
look, bro.
Hey, I run
Look, we
interference.
friends. I'm gonna come up to Baltimore and be up. Hey, man, I'm in Baltimore, man. Hook me up.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Pull
yeah,
up.
And don't hit him up, man. He ain't gonna do nothing.
If he come up there, send him over to Snoop and Chris. If you watch The Wire, you know what I'm talking about. Send him over there to Snoop and Chris. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, go get your tickets from Barksdale, my guy. Hey, but look, man, we
Good
finna
luck,
get on
though,
up
for
out of here, man. Hey, good luck, my guy, man.
Thank y'all,
Ball on
man.
out, man. Look, man, it's been another great show. Like we always say, the Water Boyz Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us.
Yeah.
On behalf of myself, Trey, we got the great LaJohntay Wester in the building.
Yeah,
we got my partner,
yeah.
B Rich. We got Aaron. Whoa, Pittman.
Making fake AIs.
Oh Lord! I might as well stop talking because nobody's gonna watch the rest after he showed his face. Hey man, of course we got Doug in the building. Our young guy Caleb, man. Shout out to Stillamite, T. Terry, my boys,
Super
Christian
Mario.
Carter, little Dougie, Super Mario. I think I said Mario, didn't I?
Maybe,
But if I
yeah.
did, man, shout out to Mario once again. Coach
Chef
Step
in the
and
building.
Ed. I ain't forget your name, Ed. over
Ed,
there.
okay.
Shout out to
Oh,
10 for
I
10,
I got a
man.
shout out. I
Say that one time.
Shout out 10 for 10.
Yeah,
All
10
right.
for 10. There
I
we
got
go.
a shout out, man. My boy Snake, man, from Oakland City, man. I seen him at the pool party. Told me to give him a shout out, man. There go your shout out.
Okay then, man, that's what's up. Shout out to you, Snake, man. Hey, well, look, y'all already know, man. Y'all can catch this episode and many more right here, man, on the Big Facts Network with the Water Boyz Show. And like we always say, man, the Water Boyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera. I went to the shooting range yesterday.
Georgia Tech guys and all
Put
kinds
your
of
number in
guys
there so
over
we know, cause y'all can't write.